What's going on, guys? My name's Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny video. Today, we're going to be showing you where this area is on December 4. Oh, you can tell how long it's been since I've been to the Reef. But yeah, this area is in the Reef. I totally thought that there was like a platform down there, but this area can be found here down the Reef. The only space he always ever spawns in the Reef. It's good to be back here. It's been a long time, let me tell you. Hey, how you doing? You doing good? Nice hat. That's a really cool hat. Nice necklace going to Mardi Gras, I can tell. But anyways, we're gonna show you what this area is. Before I do that, of course, I have a little special thing at the end of, wow, you can be inside the tentacles. I have a special thing for the end of this video. Let me know what you kind of think about it, because it might be the thing that may or may not be replacing the Xur video, but I don't know. Stay tuned for that. Looking at his gear, we got the Ruin Wings, we got the Skyburners Annex, Stags, Telesto, and all that stuff. And on you guys, apparently, you like my opinion on these things. Ruin Wings, the best Titan exotic in the game. Forever and always having more heavy ammo is awesome. It was a lot better in the Gjallarhorn phase, where Gjallarhorn was the #1 kill-all be-all. Nowadays, it's not really that great, but if you like using the sword, it's very casual. Just having tons and tons of heavy ammo is just freaking awesome, and also it looks really cool. Next one, Skyburners Annex. This one is you get a chance of creating orbs on heavy weapon kills. Full super orbs grant you special ammo, kind of like a synthesis. Or like not a synthesis, synergy of like one ammo gives you orbs, and then your orbs gives you super, and your super gives you more ammo, and it's kind of like this little cycle. It might be good. I haven't really had a lot of time to experiment with it, but it seems kind of average. And it might be great for just making like maximum orbs and tons of ammo. I don't know if you have a special weapon that gives you orbs as well. That might be some really dope synergy. Anyway, the next one is the Stag, which gives you overshield once per life when all your teammates are dead. Really? Looks cool, not really that great. I've tried. It's nothing to be really like trying to like get all of a sudden. But anyways, to Telesto, I have this one. It's so weird. Fusion projectiles. Basically, instead of being a fusion rifle, it shoots out like a bunch of little explosive fusion rifle shots, and it sticks to the surface and then explodes later on. I think it's actually kind of cool. On Voidburn, this thing does tear through some enemies. But if you're gonna be using Voidburn, you might as well go with a Voidburn sniper. If you have a Voidburn, I did say that, sniper, because it doesn't do enough damage to it, but it is something that actually looks really cool. If you guys have it in your hands, it looks really freaking cool. Out of all the guns, this one looks like absolute royalty with its purple, gold, and white. When you're holding it, it looks like just like an Iridian weapon from Borderlands, and it looks cool. Other than functionality, it's just kind of average in almost all the aspects. Of course, we got all these other things. You guys all know about it. You don't really want to hear about it. All those dipply doodles. Hi, how are you? We're gonna be moving on to that little special something. Oh, this controller feels so weird. I can get the hair chart. I just got some controller. So kindly supplied by PowerA. Third-party controller maker and all that stuff. They sent me a nice controller. I don't know why, but they sent me it's for Xbox One. They sent me a controller charger kit for like rechargeable wireless controller, and they sent me a wired controller. I don't know what this is supposed to mean. I love the fact that it's wired, because then I can use it on my computer, and I don't have to actually use like my PlayStation controller. I'm not making any judgments, but you know. Also, the fact it has like a little hair trigger thing, like you can click on the bottom of the thing, and it makes it so you can hair trigger and you can shoot faster. I think that's dope. Anyways, on the video today, we're gonna be doing a Q&A. I thought maybe instead of doing Xur every Friday, I can do like a Dychronic Q&A. If you guys like the idea, I would love to put up you guys' thing on screen and have a cool little fun time, because honestly, I don't want to wake up. So what I'm thinking is I'll do the Xur for the end, till the end of 2015, and I'm gonna try these Q&As as I go along. Make sure you submit your Q&A to hashtag Dychronic Q&A on Twitter. On Twitter, has to be on Twitter. That's what we'll be pulling them from, and I'll make sure to include them in your video. And if everything goes off well, then we'll start doing some Q&A for Fridays. If not, then we'll find something else, because the Xur was great, but I've got to find something else. Anyways, the first question comes from, I'm not reading that one, that just says potato, and okay, that one just says penis. The next one, what happens when you lose a lost and found box? Now, what he's trying to say is that there's just, you know, when you lose something, you gotta go for the lost and found. What happens when you lose a lost and found box? You go look for another lost and found. That's obvious. There's never not gonna be another Lost and Found. Zombie apocalypse, there will be a Lost and Found. You gotta look for the Lost and Found in the Lost and Found. Either that or under your bed, you know? It's one of those two extremes. Next question. That's a big question. Best/favorite Star Wars film. Number 2, not in the number 2 release, but number 2, Clone Wars. That one, my favorite. I love Boba Fett in it. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the big fight in the arena. That overall was just an amazingly, made, graphics-wise and all that stuff. Story-wise, I really like the 5th one, chronologically in the series. When the Empire strikes called. Ugh, I love it when the bad guys win, and it's just such a beautiful thing, and Hoth was really cool. Who should be president? Definitely not Trump. What should we do about ISIS? We should tell them that Egyptian gods are really not that revered nowadays. That's a huge question. What should we do about ISIS? I think the American government, French government, German government are doing their best to find ISIS and rout them. I don't really have much say. I don't really know how much I can say about it, but I definitely like ISIS as a god. I mean, she's pretty hot, right? And if the next one, what was your last question? GOT versus, I'm assuming that's Game of Thrones versus Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Sorry about that, but Lord of the Rings. Yes, Lord of the Rings. Big fan, big nerd. Big nerd. Yep. Favorite book. Either a Garfield book. Oh, no, Pendragon. Pendragon. Ooh, Pendragon. Pendragon series, there's 10 books in it. It's called Pendragon. It doesn't have a single dragon in it. It's such a phenomenal, I don't like reading, but I've read every one of those books, and each book is like 300 to 500 pages. It's amazing. It's really fun, and if you like fantasy, just kind of like magic. It's not magic. It's kind of like fantasy, weird stuff that happens. I definitely recommend it. And it's really fun to actually read. Next question, how much money do you make in a year? That's very difficult to say considering how variable that it is, but it's actually quite simple. See now the formula for what the hell? What happened? Did I run out of memory? I don't know what happened there, guys. Wow, did I spend the last 10 minutes trying to explain how much money I'm making? That's just I just wanted to explain like all the thing. I really went in detail on that one because I wanted to actually like route this problem at the very forefront and not actually have to answer this question anymore. But that's just really where. Anyways, the short version of it is really fuck. Did I just run out of memory again? Fuck it, dude. I'm not answering this question. Anyways, that's the video for you guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Those are just the first few. I just asked you guys at like 10 p.m. I was expecting not very many answers, but thanks for the question, guys. I really appreciate it. If you want to submit your question for Dychronic Q&A for this, basically we're gonna do the Friday, Day. Thank God it's Friday. Q&A. Make sure you submit them with the hashtag Dychronic Q&A on Twitter with the hashtag. I will be polling from the hashtag. If you don't have it, I will not use your question. Please use the hashtag. It is very good because it makes a little folder for me to be able to pick from. But anyways, that's the video for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. Again, let me know what you think of the thing down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, Guardians, and fare thee well. I saw his name was Alchemist JD, and I was all like, that's old time me. Anyways,